Hey, everybody. Welcome to what is this? Day 6? Day 7. Look at Mrs. Smith over there. Welcome to Breakfast in Biology. Although for those A-lunchers of you out there, I imagine this feels more like it should be lunch in biology, right? But anyway, we're happy you're here today. We're going to take it a little slow this week. But before we do anything else, as always, we have our special guest for today. So every morning we've been doing that. So everybody, please welcome to the Breakfast with Biology, Mr. Chuck Stitt.
Hello, boys and girls.
Oh, wait, I hit the wrong button. There he is.
All right.
You're live.
How's everyone doing? I am in the basement, coming upstairs in my pajamas. Everyone doing? So hopefully you are putting in some time.
Good job, Ira.
My 4-year-old is in Khan Academy Kids.
Stop.
He's against wearing a shirt. And my daughters are working on, what are you working on right now?
We're about to do our schoolwork.
Well, what are you working on today?
Cause and effect.
Cause and effect.
Counting.
Wait, there might be another special guest here.
Look, it's Mrs. Stitt.
Didn't come my hair today. 10, 9, 8, 7.
For those freshmen out there, you'll likely have Mrs. Stitt next year. Speaking of next year, make sure that you go in and sign up for your classes next year. I went in and approved everyone for next year for regular or AP American history. All right.
So about a little roll call here, Mr. Stitt. A lot of kids saying hi to you. And so in the chat, we got Eli, we got Jake, James Bond is here, Raymond Damrod, Alexis Knopp. Michael Jackson is in the house, just so you know.
Wow, okay.
Hannah Church, Darius Trice, Abigail Bossinger, Nicole Lau. Who am I missing? Haley Funk. I think I said Hannah Church. Alexi.
Did you say Michael Jackson, William Hatfield, Ryan Disney, Maya Maloney? I don't know if you said Darius, Zuli, Nicole,
Gladys,
Abby. Woo!
Ryan. Yeah, it's a full house today, Ryan.
That is great. It's good to see that everyone's excited. And
Emily,
what's going on? I just sent an email out about a half an hour ago for an assignment on citizenship and immigration.
Woo!
If you want to go in there and earn some extra points, you can. It's in Blend. I've sent out 2 assignments each week, so this was the first assignment for this week. And Mrs. Smith and Mr. Suter, my understanding is that next week it will no longer be optional. Is that what you're...
That's the going understanding. I'm not sure there's an actual confirmation on it yet, but that's the assumption right now is that next week this will be optional. You will not be back in school next week. Governor Wolf has made that clear that we're extending another 2 weeks. So look for this to be the assignments your teachers are putting out there to be mandatory. A couple more people, extra cheese, because we know who that is. Andy Smith and Madison Stark. I think we've hit just about everybody. If we missed you, we're sorry, guys. You know, it's kind of hard to do this, but everybody was saying hi and saying hi to your wife and your kids, and they all look pretty excited to see you, Mr. Stitt.
Yeah, so even though we haven't been in school, we've still been teaching.
Right.
Whether it's our own kids or going in and responding to emails and getting out these assignments to all of you. So hopefully everyone is doing well and is safe. And hopefully we can get together like this again and then hopefully in the classroom in a few weeks.
Awesome. So everybody, thank Mr. Stitt for stopping in, and we really appreciate that. And have a great day.
All right.
Enjoy your time teaching math.
Yeah.
All right.
Elementary math is hard.
5th grade math, it's getting me a little bit. I thought I'd be good for a few more years. And
Well, they don't even teach it the same way. That's why.
no.
All right, everybody's saying bye now.
Just the
All
point
right.
where you sit down and you can't figure out, something that an 11-year-old is expected to do. But I did figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, it just took some time.
Right, and that's what they're going to have to do, right? They're going to have to spend some extra time sometimes driving into things and putting that effort in if they don't have everybody, if their teachers right by their side.
Right.
All right. Oh, there's Regan. Regan. That's it. I love that. All right. Cool, man. Thanks for stopping by.
All right. Thanks for having me.
See you later.
See you, everybody. See you, Mrs. Smith. See you, Mr. Studer.
See you later.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So today, like I said, we're going to take it kind of easy this week. There's some new learning that's coming at the end of the week. We're going to get into translation. Hopefully you're understanding what's going on with replication and transcription and RNA. And so we thought today, let's just step back and play a little game. All right. So, yes. Play a little game of Kahoot. So what I'm going to suggest to you right now while I get ready to pull this up is that you find a second screen. So either split your browser and put half of it on one side and then, your answers on the other side, or get your cell phone to log into Kahoot. And if you give me one moment, I'm going to bring this game up so you can get going. Host live. And we're going to do the classic mode. All right, ready to join. So let's put that up on the screen right now. Here we go. So our number is 1534652, and we're playing www.kahoot.it. And this should be fun. So go ahead and get your screen split, get your other device if you want to play the game, get logged in. And when we get, I don't know, I'd say when we get up to about 25 players.
Yeah, then we'll get going.
Then we'll hit it.
Is in there. Lexi, Haley, Ryan. Oh, Ryan woke up this morning.
And this is it for today, right, Mrs. Smith? We're going to do the Kahoot, and we're not there's no extra assignment in Moodle or anything like that, right?
Nope, just going over this stuff, having a little bit of fun. We need that in our lives. Well, let's make a friendly little competition sign here, Now,
I'm going to say this to my students. Really getting tired of Mr. Smith's gloating recently. You guys are going to have to rock this game. Not that we're competitive or anything.
I need something in my life.
All right, let's see if we can get another player or two. We got 23. Got 24 players, 25 players. I showed 25 people watching right now. That's getting in. I think it's time to hit it. Here we go.
You muted the sound, didn't you?
I didn't do it on purpose, but it's muted, so we're gonna leave it. All the following are true in regards to DNA, except for what? Come on, guys. No pressure. We got 26 people playing at least. Hey, look at that.
Yeah, nice.
Right. DNA is only found in yeah, that's ridiculous, right? Because we know DNA is found in every cell.
Yeah, I hate when I do that, Darius. I read stuff wrong like that too.
All right. That's really good though. We're happy with that. We'll take it. All right. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I see a couple of yours and a couple of mine on there.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, who's come back from the dead to play along.
Sweet. I hope he wins. Keeping a running tally over here.
Surprised it doesn't say mine, yours, mine.
I'll do that next time. The thing is, it's hard.
Wow, look at that.
Hey.
All right. You almost have a perfect one.
And I hope the blue is a slip of a finger. Ooh.
Wow, I'm not going to make any comments about who's in first. Do we know who Michael Jackson is?
No, I don't know who Michael Jackson is. I mean, I know Michael Jackson. I don't know who is on here.
Nucleotides are made up of the following. Ooh, this should go pretty quick. First question you should ask yourself is how many parts to a nucleotide are there?
Oh, apparently there's a delay and the game is ahead of the screen. And the game's a little slow. Sorry, we're trying.
I mean, the game is ahead of the screen. Oh, because they lose 10 seconds because of the lag.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That kind of makes it hard.
Yeah, we should have added. But
people are right.
I can't make it too hard because these kids are knocking this out of the park.
Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, 3 parts. There's 3 parts to a nucleotide. Yep, and you guys did the 3.
Come on, Zuli, don't let me down.
So I would say 3 of the 5 that we know who they are. Or I'm not, Thanks, guys. Thank you. Keep it up.
If that is James over there, like my James, that is, I'm trying not to laugh at you, but it's funny.
It's slower than my grandma. Oh, my.
I need some smiling in my life. That's good. Here we go.
Yeah, there is a 10-second delay, I think, from what we're doing and what you're seeing.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it. Look at this. Who cares about a delay? You're killing it.
Yeah, it's great.
You guys don't do this good at these games when we're in the classroom.
Right.
I'm still liking the results. I'm happy.
I didn't even eat breakfast yet. Kahuta's life.
We're cruising through this. I mean, there's nothing for us to discuss if you guys are knocking them out of the park.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, spooning.
Oh, I love you too, Emily.
Look at this. There's nothing to talk about.
Nope.
GNC spoon.
Oh, they stayed up there. Nice.
See a little bit of home base there in the top 5. I like that. You know who I'm talking to. Puga 2. $27 people playing at least because we got 27 answers.
Yeah, it's great. Papa people. I can't talk today, apparently. Puga 2. I'm going to write it down for you.
Let's let her write it down because this was the biggest goof we had yet. It's still pretty good. Here, I'll pop you up on large screen there. Here's Mrs. Smith.
Puga 2. Purines, like guanine and adenine, have 2 rings. Puga 2.
Puga 2.
Pyrimidines have a Y, like thymine and cytosine.
Hey, there's Alan Martinez popping up. He would be another one of mine, I believe.
Oh,
It's just
Zuli, don't let me down.
Purines always. We never talked about this, but it was specifically said it this way. But we have talked about it. Let's see how smart you are. Purines with 2 rings pair with
Who looks like they haven't slept in days? Me?
James Bond, you're like taking your life in your own hands. Right, pyrimidines. So purines always pair with pyrimidines. Remember, purines have 2 rings, Puga 2. Pyrimidines have 1. So a 2 ring will always bond with a 1 ring. Am I hitting X or are you drawing something over there?
I was just.
Are you getting ready to let James Bond have it?
No, I was actually going to draw something like this and color code like our wrong way. You know what I mean? So like the orange are our pugas, or our purines, and our greens are our pyrimidines. And so if you remember your base pair rules that A goes with T and G goes with C, and you've got that, then you should remember purines and pyrimidines. So
awesome.
Emily, there we go. Emily and Zuli.
Abby, Donald. Very nice. This is looking good. Eli, you're holding on, man. Keep it up. Easy one. There it goes. We're racking in the answers now.
Pentagon.
Oh my gosh, all but one. That's the 3rd time we've had all but one.
That's good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I double clicked by accident. We missed the stats that time.
See, there's my little.
I'm really sorry about that. It was a slip of the mouse.
Oh, this is actually a toughie question. I wonder if we're going to have ones that think too fast on this one.
Yeah, this is a little bit harder. It was mentioned a couple times in the live streams, but wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I actually thought that they would, because when you read that, you know what I mean, at first, are you thinking about, you talk about the steps of the ladder, are you thinking in between the bases? Which I did draw that in here because you have 2 hydrogen bonds between adenine and thymine and 3 hydrogen bonds in between guanine and cytosine.
All right. Try not to double click this time. Eli, Emily, Zuli, Donald, Abby. Very nice. This is a hard one. Talked about many times, but it's easy to get confused between which we're reading and writing. We're reading just like you would read. North to south.
Yes.
Kids. Hint for Mrs. Smith's kids, north to south. Because we want you to get it wrong.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Pretty good. I mean, all things considered, that was toughy.
Yeah.
When you read in order, like alphabetical order, in order like 3 to 5. We're in increasing order. When we write, we go backwards.
Ooh.
Donald coming up in the 2nd place. Donald, Annie, Haley, Ryan. Some new names on the leaderboard here. Eli, you're setting a pretty hard pace for people to catch up to. Oh, easy.
Chair squeaky.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about this one, Mr. Smith.
I'm gonna guess that they read it. That, like, you know what I mean? For those of them that picked uracil, they were thinking like, oh, what's in RNA but not in DNA? And they chose that. But the cytosine ones, they're a little bit.
Right. Remember, read the question carefully. Which base is found in DNA but not in RNA? And I probably would have got that one wrong because I did the same thing. I was thinking, oh, uracil's not in DNA, but that's not what the question asked, so be careful. That's when they try and trick you. Let's see how it played out. Pretty good though. Eli, Annie, Haley, Ryan, Donald.
James is Michael Jackson. James Isaacs, like my James. 'Cause I don't know if there's any other James. So then who's Bond? James Bond.
There are 3 types of RNA. What are they? Ooh. Definitely went over this.
I know the answer.
Jake says he hasn't got any wrong yet, and he's in 10th place. Yeah, I mean, this is a tough game. I mean, there's some competition happening here.
Nice.
Look at that. Very good. Eli is on fire. Fire. Annie, Haley, Ryan, Emily. Nice. That boy is on fire.
Oh boy.
It's all right. He came in like a wrecking ball in this game.
I cannot.
Yeah, that looks good. But that one really should have been perfect. I mean, I hate to harp on the fact that we've been talking about the 4 major organic molecules and what their monomers are all year long. But we've been talking about the 4 major organic molecules and what their monomers are all year long. Next. I can't even. Leaderboard looks the same. Good job, everybody. All right, here we go. What is the process called where our mRNA is created? Oh, where we're making messenger RNA. What is the process called when we're writing messenger RNA? So that's interesting because that one is spelled wrong.
Uh-oh, I didn't catch that either when I looked at it. So
Part of these questions, somebody had a mistake. We'll take responsibility for it. But yeah, transcription would be the best answer. The real answer would be transcription, right? Script. When you script something, when you write something. If you look at fonts, if you're in like Google Docs and you're going to pick a creative font, a lot of times you will see the word script because script means to write. What's that do to our leaderboard?
nothing.
Not a lot. Donald, you're making a comeback with 3 in a row. Very nice. That boy is on fire. That boy.
Please don't. Oh.
I'm entertained. Even if you're not entertained, I'm entertained. Look, we were worried that 20 questions would go too quick. It's not going too quick.
No. It's probably because of the time lag, too.
So, transcription is writing mRNA from DNA. So you have to ask yourself, where is DNA? Those of you that picked ribosome, I'm thinking you're thinking that it leaves and goes to the ribosome, but where is it made?
Or they're thinking translation.
Yeah. Well, we're changing the leaderboard a little bit. Oh, look, somebody else is on fire now. That girl is on fire.
Oh. Oh, boy.
This stuff is recorded for all posterity. Blank breaks apart. Yes. Should I tell the joke? Should I tell the joke, Mr. Smith?
Go ahead.
Or do we not want that on? All right. At stake of losing, in the chance of losing our jobs, we got to give you a way to remember this.
What do Howard Wolowitz and DNA helicase have in common? We can do that.
Who's Howard Wolowitz?
All right. If you don't watch The Big Bang Theory, I don't even know what to say to you.
Oh, sorry, don't. Yeah. DNA helicase unzips your genes. Yes, DNA helicase unzips the DNA. Right? Helicase, we're unzipping the double helix. ASE is an enzyme, so we're asking for an enzyme. We're looking for ASE helicase. Eli, Annie, Alexi, Haley, Donald. How many of those are yours, Mrs. Smith?
All right.
Wasn't like a good competition when I'm winning. True or false? Come on.
It's 50-50. What is that? Oh,
There it is. There it is. 100%.
thank goodness.
Well, they thank everybody for coming today. Eli, Annie, Alexi, Donald, Haley.
Right.
DNA is smaller than RNA. True or false?
Come on. My brain power going to you.
Hannah's triggered with me. Is that because I don't watch Big Bang series?
Ooh.
Right. I mean, if we're using something to write something, the thing we're writing off of has to at least be the same size or bigger.
Right, like the alphabet. Think about how long the alphabet is. You don't use every single letter in a word. A word written from the alphabet is going to be shorter than the alphabet itself.
Yeah. That was a very good analogy. Eli, Lex, Donald, Annie, Ryan.
You can't watch. Done. Oh, okay. Wow, this is really long for a true false question, Suitor. 30 seconds to think about this?
I don't know.
Somebody's still thinking. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Silence from your teachers as we ponder this. DNA has a deoxyribose sugar?
RNA has a ribose sugar. Yes, they're both pentose sugars, meaning that, when we talk about the number of carbons that are on them, but they are different.
While we're waiting for this to update, James Bond's been sitting over in the chat room telling jokes the whole time. My suggestion would be start your own YouTube channel, James. All right, last question.
At this point, you're all our students is the way that I'm looking at it. I know that we're like playing.
You wouldn't look at it that way if you were winning.
Hey, that is. I'm just saying they're over there saying like for the record, so and so is
No, I know Donald's my student. All right, so what do we got here? Transcribe the following. So T goes to A goes to T, C goes to G. Oh, but transcribe. So we're going to RNA. So T goes to A goes to U.
Right.
C goes to G. So that's probably what happened there. Transcribe. And I even bolded that. One change I did make was I bolded that word so that would jump out at you guys. All right, I think that was the last question. So here's the podium. Brian in third. Donald in second. Very nice, Donald. And number one, Eli. Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. All right. So I think for today, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I would like to send out a shout out, and I'm sure Mrs. Smith can say the same thing. I've noticed I have students that have every single assignment that we have done. They don't have an exclamation point, an asterisk, anything. They have a grade for everything in the grade book. People are turning in those Google Docs and things like that. And I can't tell you how much we appreciate it. You guys are ahead of the game. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Those of you that are showing up to the live stream here every day and participating in what we are doing, we appreciate that so much. We tell you this every day, but there's a reason we tell you every day. It's because we mean it. So anything else on your end, Mrs. Smith? Right.
That's all. Just see you tomorrow.
All right. Office hours for me today at 1. Mr. Smith, do you have them today?
I think so. I mean, I haven't had anybody specifically show up a lot during those times, but if you try to sign in, it does send me an email. I've had a lot of students send me an email and say, hey, can you pop on? You know what I mean? I'll do my best to be around for you.
Yeah, just let us know. We'll get on. I mean, it doesn't have to be at 1 o'clock. If you need help with something, send an email. Or at 1 o'clock when I have office hours, if you just want to jump in and say hi so we can see your face, I would love that too. So with that, have a good day. Keep washing your hands, and we love you. We'll see you tomorrow.